This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wild Card weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Motion man is Hyatt. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it on in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now it's going to be third down. Dotson, the man in motion. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. So Goedert, the tight end, comes in motion. A second down throw for Hurts. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goedert. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Quick throw on the RPO to Goedert. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Hurts again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. Hurts will try it again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and now it's fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, 7-3 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A carry here for Tracy. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Slayton is the man in motion. On third down, they'll run with Tracy. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. No problem there on the extra point. And the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are back within 4. It is 14-10. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Slayton is the man in motion. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll get about 5. A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Now faking the give. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They do indeed snap it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second rounder.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. Inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Now a screen set up for Tracy. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Giants. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score Giants 24, Eagles 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Dotson, the man in motion. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Giants first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
The aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Open man, that's Slayton. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Motion man is Hyatt. A run on 1st and goal. And no signal, waiting. They say he did not break the plan. He's down inside the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. He'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Philadelphia. Once again, it's Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Hurts. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal. Now Barkley. Marked down at the 6. Here's second down. Barkley. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Here comes Barkley. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. They go sideline and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain of 16, good enough for a 1st down. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. He'll let this go for Goddard. That pass pinballing around and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
A run with Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Now, 2nd and inches. Back to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Elliott to add the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a little surprising that they did not go for 2. We're worried about the possibility of the ball going back the other way for a couple of points. In any case, the lead right now is 2. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend. They'll host the game in the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.